Listen here, I'm going to brag for a second. I want you to stop real quick. And I don't do this often, and people can say what they want to, but I'm going to brag for a second because there's somebody out there looking at me right now that needs to hear that they can do more with their life than just quit drugs. Listen here, 8 years ago, I was pronounced dead in the back of an ambulance. 7 years ago, I went and worked offshore in a wilderness season to get me away from that life and just to be able to focus on God, hear his voice, and redeem this spirit in this man that was meant for a purpose as you are. Let me tell you something. 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, God told me to quit my job offshore, buy a computer, and go to college and become an addiction therapist. I quit my job. It was scary. I stepped out in faith. He's provided for me. Since then, I have went viral on social medias and been all around the whole United States sharing the gospel in prisons and churches and ministries and events, at hip hop concerts and schools and everywhere else around the whole United States, from East Coast to West Coast, from North to South, because God's good. But from my surrender and obedience to his will. I'm going to brag for a second because I need you to know that you are somebody. The world told me I was nobody, that I'd be stuck in addiction. And if I got out of addiction, I would just have to go work at McDonald's. And I'm not hating on people, but there's more to life. There's purpose in life. You have not forfeited God's plan for your life. The only thing that forfeits it is your disobedience. Let me tell you something. I graduate college. I finish in 5 weeks with a bachelor's degree in addiction psychology. I start a master's degree in January. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I have been a pastor of a church, a substance abuse counselor, a minister of the gospel, an evangelist, and I'm here in Las Vegas coming to start a ministry that God's called me to start. Here I am almost 8 years later, and I have conquered and accomplished so much in my life because of the power of Jesus Christ. It's not me that I'm bragging on. It's the Christ, the God in me. Somebody has told you that becoming sober was enough. It is not enough. God doesn't care if you're just sober, and neither does the enemy. The enemy wants you just sober, because if that's the highlight of your life, then you have missed what God has wanted to do with you from birth. We have a purpose. We get in addiction. We get out of addiction and stand up and call ourselves an addict the rest of our life and never walk back into the purpose from the beginning. God is calling you to stop what you're doing today, going around in circles like the Israelites in the desert, and walk into your promised land that you have been praying for. He has heard your prayers and he's got a plan for you, but you have to step out on faith, because without faith, it's impossible to please God. You've been waiting on God, and God has been waiting on you. You're more than a drug addict. Go get it.